Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you all the top 2 stocks that all of you should be keeping in your watch list for tomorrow. I'm also going to be doing a trade recap, and in that trade recap, I'm going to be doing an update on some of the stocks that we've been talking about throughout the past few days, right after the intro. Alright, y'all, before we begin, again, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. And also don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel, alright? So let's get started. Right off the bat, we have the SPY over here. On Monday, actually no, it was on Tuesday. I was watching the, no, it was on Monday. It was on Monday night. Yeah, I was watching. I told you guys to watch the market for a potential bounce, all right, off of this level right here. I didn't draw the line. I don't think I did, but I was watching it. It was over here in the morning, and unfortunately, that level did not hold on Tuesday, the 28th, which was yesterday. As y'all can see, if you change it on a 5-minute time frame, it was trying to hold up, and then immediately when the market opened, it immediately tanked and provided an opportunity for the bears to go in and short this thing right here. As y'all can see, right here says the floor completely broke down on the SPY and all the bears started piling in right there. All right, so there was an opportunity to make some money on it to the short side if you were able to like see that. Now right now, it's been consolidating for the past like 24 hours, and could this thing rebound? Is this the level where we see some type of push to the upside? Honestly, my honest opinion on this thing, I don't think we go higher. This is a bear flag, all right? This is the bear flag. You have to be very, very careful, and you have to wait for the stock to pick its direction. The trend right now is bearish, and I think that overnight we're gonna chill in here and we're gonna drop, and we're gonna go all the way to like 32 to 40 to 43.20 and maybe even 4300. I'm not bullish on the market just yet. Not yet. So be very, very vigilant. Okay. Now, the first stock that all of you should be keeping in your watch list for tomorrow, that stock is BIDU. All right. And the reason why I want to share BIDU with y'all is because of this. If you look closely on the right side, there is a descending triangle right over here that broke down today. It broke down in the afternoon right over here for the bears to take their position. I think it's going to go lower. There's been some bearish news regarding Chinese stocks recently. Obviously, as you can see right here, it's been struggling for a while. And also there is a gap right here that needs to get filled. Again, as I told y'all before, 90 to 95% of all gaps get filled at a certain points in time, and I think that tomorrow we're gonna see that drop, unless this is a bear trap. I don't think it is. Unless this is a bear trap, meaning if we don't see some bearish action, if we don't go negative with the SPY, and if they have also this retail sell report to announce overnight, if it turns out to be good and the reaction is good somehow, and it opens up at like 154, bears would not be happy about that, just to let you know. So if that happens, change the mindset, because the bears would obviously be not in a good position right now, and that would be bullish, and we might see some more volume just come in. But right now, the way it looks, like just the way the structure looks, this is bearish. And if you want to take a different perspective on this thing, and you want to look at the 4-hour, for example, there is a head and shoulders on the charts right over here. We got the head, left shoulder, right shoulder, and the neckline actually just broke right here. All right, so just keep that in mind. Now, the second stock that I'm going to be sharing with y'all in this video, that stock is KWEB. All right, And regarding KWEB, let me see here. Oh yeah, the pattern that I want to share with y'all is actually on the 1. It's right over here. All right, right over there. And this one is actually the Chinese stocks ETF. Again, the same one, descending triangle right here. It's very bearish. It broke down today. I think that we flushed down all the way to $43, maybe even 42, no, to $44, maybe even $43, like either today or by Friday, somewhere in these regions, before we start seeing a lot of buyers and before we start seeing a rebound to the upside later on in the week. All right, so just keep that in mind, keep that in your watches for the next few days. Another stock that is also in trouble is JD. Again, as y'all can see, this one broke the floor today. Short sellers were all over it, and I do think that it's gonna drop all the way down to like $68, maybe even to $67. Again, I'm not bullish on these stocks. They're all looking really bearish. So be careful if you did bought it here. It's very brave if you did, but it just doesn't look good right now. It doesn't look good at the moment. So just keep that in mind. So that's the top 2 stocks that y'all should be keeping in your watches. All right. Now, let's do this trade recap. Now, regarding this right here is pretty much some of the stocks that we've been talking about throughout the past few days. And this is what happened yesterday. I told y'all to watch the steel companies, and the steel companies were actually performing well until I saw this nasty green to red move right over here. I didn't like this thing. This right here is not something that was looking quite good. The SPY was also rolling over, and I knew this was coming, so I pretty much had to tell everybody to pretty much get out of steel companies right over here. And the same thing with Tesla, which I shared with y'all as well, for a move all the way up to like $815. The nice thing about the market sometimes, if you got into Tesla right here, I like what it does right over here. If you got into Tesla after that video, let me move this thing over here. If you got into Tesla right here and you roll this thing all the way up, and let's say that you couldn't get out for some reason, like there was a gap down on that day yesterday, and the market is generous. It gives people another chance to get out at least near the highs in order to take their money off the table before this flush down right over here. All right, and that actually happened at like 8:42 Central Time, and as y'all can see over here, that message was right at 8:42 Central Time. And again, this one was for everybody to exit out of Tesla. Another one was MMAT. Again, I shared this one with y'all. That was the $5 stock that y'all were supposed to keep in your watch list for a move up to $7. MMAT did quite well. Like it really did. I shared that video over here, and it ran all the way up to $6 and even $6.15. So congratulations to anybody who were able to make some money off of this trade. All right, shout out to y'all. Hopefully y'all were able to capitalize on that. Other stocks that we were looking at was BNTX and ASAN. BNTX, that one I found it on Friday. It was showing this this very bearish pattern on the top right over here, and the price target was on here, and some people got in here with puts. On Monday, it started to it actually opened lower and immediately flushed down, and the price target on there was $300 at first. All right, later on it showed something very easy for a day trade, again with the price target over here of 310. It got there like 2 hours later, and then I decided to take a look at BNTX on a larger picture, like just a bigger picture. And as you can see right over here, there was this giant bear flag, and as soon as it broke down, The price target got updated from $300 to 260. Let's look at BNTX. BNTX. BNTX didn't make it to 260. It stopped at 275. And we actually took our money off near that region around here. I'm gonna show y'all the P&L after all of this, all right? But we took some off here at the open, and then we took some off here at 280. And then when it started doing the reversal right over here, we got it loose completely, all right? I got a little bit greedy on this afterwards. I got in again with puts at the close, and I lost like 600 bucks out of that profit, unfortunately. I didn't have enough patience to see this thing go down here. As soon as I saw this thing go up, I was like, you know what, this is not what I wanted to see, so I just cut it loose immediately. So yeah, I did take a little bit of an L on there, but bigger picture, the profits was big enough, so I didn't really mind that. All right, now what else? Yeah, in regards to ASAN, that one, and Team also, yeah, Team were also bearish on that one as well. It had a nice gap down on Tuesday with everything pretty much collapsed. And this is ASEAN right there. That one was alerted at 114.80. And it actually dropped all the way down to like, let's see. It dropped all the way down to $103. And some people were able to take part of that trade and make some money off of that. Right now, in regards to the P&L, let's go over here. Yeah. Okay, so this was the 27th. Let's move on to, yeah, this is how much we made on BNTX. Somebody tripled their money on BNTX, turning 1100 into 3600. Somebody else made 2K on BNTX. Another person, this one had calls. Oh, that was the last trade that I showed y'all on HD. That one was delayed. Here is another trade on BNTX. Somebody turned 500 into 1300, and this was my P&L for that day. I was up 3.6 grand. Another person made 20K over the last month with us, so shout out to you. Great job on that one. And another person doubled their money on BNTX right over here. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much the trade recap on how we did, and that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot. It allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on future uploads. If you would like to be part of a private Discord community, you can find that as the very first link in the description of the video below. Also, if you are not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I'll have some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get set up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after you sign up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video, alright? Enjoy the outro.